Hello everyone, it's Craig here at Disney's Hollywood Studios in Toy Story Land, and on this Disney dining show, I am eating at Woody's Lunchbox for the first time since it reopened. Reopened 2 weeks ago now, I think, and it's my first time getting to try it out. I haven't done a proper review of this in about 2 years, I think now, since basically when Toy Story Land opened, so I'm very excited. I've already mobile ordered my food. I have to just go pick it up now, get started. I am now sitting down with my food, and it's honestly, it was a very easy process like all the other mobile ordering locations here at Walt Disney World. The one thing I do want to point out is the seating area here is so small, and a lot of people want to eat at Woody's Lunchbox. So while most places you can get a return time to come back pretty immediately from when you want to eat and when you're looking at the mobile order menu and such, you know, it's typically like within 5 minutes or right now that you can go and get your food. With Woody's Lunchbox, it actually it took me about an hour, maybe an hour and a half to actually get a window from when I really wanted to eat. So I'm now starving because I had to wait so long, but it's just that there's not a lot of space here. So even once you do get your food, you might be standing at a table instead of sitting down at an actual table. So just keep that in mind. But since I'm here by myself, I wanted to try to get a couple options instead of just getting like one sandwich and calling it a day on that. I wanted to get a bigger scope of the menu, so I'm gonna really shove my face full today. And the first thing I'm going to try out is the grilled cheese that's here. It is a 3-cheese grilled cheese sandwich. It's $8.99, comes with one side. The cheese is melted on it. We have provolone, we have American, and we have cheddar. It's on sourdough bread, and then for the sides, you have a variety of choices. I ultimately went with the tomato soup dipper, but I could have got the potato barrels if I really wanted to. And of all the items that is available here at Woody's Lunchbox, I think I hear more people talking about the grilled cheese than anything. And I believe when I did the original review here, I want to say I got the brisket. I probably took a bite of this, but I don't know if I've ever actually had my own full sandwich of this. So here we go. I understand why people love this sandwich. It is delectable. The amount of butter and garlic that is just like coated on the bun, it's nice and toasty, and it's not burnt in any ways. It's literally a grilled cheese that's cooked perfectly. But yeah, that butter and garlic is kicking, and then the 3 cheeses, they all just complement each other so perfectly. None of the cheeses stand out above the rest. They all just work in harmony together. It's really beautiful, if I do say so myself. But now I'm gonna do a bite with the actual tomato soup dipper. The tomato soup dipper here is just okay. It serves the sandwich well, and it really does work with the sandwich. But it's just too close to like a tomato sauce for me. Yes, it is soup consistency, but I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to throw this on spaghetti and serve it as an actual spaghetti sauce. It's got that good tomato flavor. It's got that basil popping out through. It's not overly salty or anything. It's just, it's one step away from being pasta sauce for people who aren't picky about pasta sauce. So it's nothing to write home about. And I like grilled cheese with tomato soup, so I wish it was a little bit better, but it's still good. And if you're like me and also got Totchos on the side, then you probably don't want potato barrels as your side with a sandwich. If you got a sandwich too, you want something like soup. So yeah, that's a surprise of what else I have here waiting for me, the Totchos. So I'm gonna do this in order because my OCD is going crazy today. I'm gonna finish my sandwich, and then I'll get to work on those Totchos. It is Totcho time. This is a way bigger bowl than I remembered for $8.99. But again, I am starving, so I'm going to eat every last bite of this. And what is the Totchos here at Woody's Lunchbox? We have potato barrels, we have bean and beef chili on top, then we have shredded cheese, we've got queso with tomatoes on it, corn chips, a dollop of sour cream, and green onions. And I believe I covered everything there. Just a massive portion. And if you're like me and the rest of the world, you don't call them potato barrels, you call them tater tots, but I guess that's like a trademark name or something. I don't know. I think I've read that one point in time. But regardless, I'll call them barrels today if I have to. I just don't want to. But I feel like I got a good amount of everything in this first bite, so here goes nothing. The Totchos here are just as good as I remember them from way back. You know, it's just got the right amount of ingredients in here, making it a big sloppy mess, just like anything with chili cheese should actually be. You know, the barrels are a little undercooked, I guess you could say, so they've gotten pretty soggy with the chili sitting on top of it. But you know, it's one of those things that happens a lot when you smother a potato dish with anything wet. Unless it's really overcooked, you're gonna have a problem a lot of times. And you know, I would rather, I guess, have soggy potatoes than really over crisp and burnt ones that I have to like really chew through. So I think I'm happier with it being soggy, but the texture doesn't bother me as much as it might bother other people. The one surprising thing about this dish is that you would think with everything that's going into it, it has the potential to be like overly salty, and it's just not. Actually, it's a really nice balance of flavors. The chili has just a slight bit of heat to it in terms of spiciness. It's not overwhelming. It's not a spicy chili by any means, but there's a noticeable presence of that chili powder there. So I appreciate that. And the sour cream's there to kind of cool it down a little bit, if that is a problem for you. But I think the star of it, and it's sad because there's very little of it actually on here, is the queso. I'm really digging the queso. I had a couple tots at the bottom that were just drenched in queso and wasn't really evenly distributed everywhere. And those bites are the best. And I love this. It is just comfort food at its finest, and also very easy to replicate at home, like a grilled cheese sandwich is too. I mean, that's not difficult. But the Totchos, these are very easy to make at home. And on top of that, then you can also mess around with different ingredients. You don't have to just necessarily have chili cheese Totchos. Totchos can be whatever you want. They're your nacho style tots. I like these ones though. I do. I'm all finished. I ate it all. I literally ate it all. It's gone. And then, just to really prove it, it's gone. I didn't hide it in my backpack or anything. Now I don't want to give you the idea I did that. No, it's all in my belly right now. I am very full, and I knew this wasn't going to be a surprise, but I still love Woody's Lunchbox. It's tough now with Galaxy's Edge being open, deciding what my favorite quick service meal is here at Hollywood Studios. Is it getting a Ronto wrap at Ronto Roasters? Is it having something at Docking Bay 7? I don't know. It might even just be this. It's simple food. It's easy. They have the brisket melt. That's $12.99. The 3-cheese sandwich I had for $8.99. There's also a turkey sandwich for $9.99. So everything is fairly priced, and there's lots of different options for different people. There's even plant-based food here. There's plant-based Totchos, which I probably should have got instead of the regular ones just to try it out. But next time, we'll get it another time and give it a whirl. But there's plant-based Totchos. There's a plant-based cheddar sandwich. Sorry, I almost said cheddar. I don't know what that is, but a plant-based cheddar sandwich. So you can even have your plant-based grilled cheese here as well too. So lots of options at really good prices. And then you even have desserts too. You have the lunchbox tarts, which I'm going to do a separate video of, a quick take on that. So you have to look for that really soon. But overall, I just couldn't recommend Woody's Lunchbox enough. Yes, it might be a little bit of a wait to get here right now, get inside and actually get your food. And I wish there was more seating. It's just not possible with having to spread out though. But once you get in here, you get your food. It doesn't let you down. And again, it's a great bang for the buck. It is reasonably priced with the 3 things I ordered. altogether it was $23. So even if, I could have split this meal with my wife, and if I would have done that for, basically $11, $12 each of us to be able to have this meal, that's not bad at all. So I give it my biggest recommendation. If you're here at Disney's Hollywood Studios, come eat at Woody's Lunchbox. And the cast members in this area have been fantastic. They've been constantly on the move, making sure all the tables are wiped down as people leave, wiping down the chairs too. They're not doing a half job here at all. They're going the distance with it. So again, just a great overall experience. So that's it for me. If you think I should have got something else here and I just did Woody's Lunchbox wrong, let me know in the comments below. Please make sure you are subscribed to us on the Disney Dining channel, and then also please do, if you haven't yet, hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. And if you need help booking your next Walt Disney World vacation, of course, dreamsunlimitedtravel.com. Go there and they can get you started on your next Disney vacation today. So thank you for taking the time to watch us. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you again soon with another episode of the Disney Dining Show. But until then, bye-bye.